Hey everybody, welcome back to the Carriage play of Suikoden 2. We just whooped up on some Highland army.
And we're about to go at it again.
Yep.
Luca Blight doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Don't forget the other side is tired too. Alright. Is there music ever in these battles?
There should be. I remember when I first bought the game there was... Wait, is this the downloadable one?
Yeah.
So this isn't even the disc.
No.
What the... Like, I remember distinctly there being at some point music in these battles. I don't know. Were you Kiba? I was Kiba.
Yeah. You kind of look like Kiba, Joe.
Oh, Jesus, I do.
Yeah, it's scary.
I'm General Kiba, the commander of the 3rd Royal Highland Company. I fight for the honor of
Agares? Agares?
Yeah.
Agares Blight, King of Highland.
I'm General Solon G of the 2nd Royal Highland.
What? Okay.
You shamed me in the last battle, but it won't happen again.
I'm thinking of the Monarch from Venture Brothers.
Oh, sure.
Nobody leave the fort. We've got to defend this place at all costs.
Whoa, easy, Butterfingers. Oh, that's
just drop the controller, everybody.
An interesting mechanic is that if you keep your units on the fort, then they always heal.
Yeah. Here they come!
How many people are going to get that reference? Don't even say it.
Whoa. Well, they're moving fast now.
Okay.
Yeah, we remember the controls. It was 2 days ago. Yeah, we know. We'll move up. Okay. Not a lot we can do, Apple.
It does seem weird that she's kind of hitting us over the head with these mechanics are just as simple as the battle mechanics, that they didn't bother doing that for.
Yeah.
I mean the random battle mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would have done all of these things. I mean, technically we wouldn't have had to, I guess.
Well, and it's kind of weird because they like positioned all of the enemies so far away, so then we just gotta like sit through like, oh, wait, keep waiting. I mean, maybe they're teaching you like patience, like is important.
Or that's how the flow of, oh, way to waste your fire spear, Victor. Ass.
The fire spears, damn, they're not working anymore.
Well, you were standing like 100 yards away.
I mean, yeah.
We can't do anything. We gotta stay here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, what?
I can't believe it. How could such a big army pass through the forest?
Idiots, follow them. Let's crush them.
Crap, this can't be.
I wonder if you positioned your guy right at the entrance, because that was probably the defeat condition for them to step foot in the... I mean, they would probably like have taken out your unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not my fault. Ooh, fools, destroy them all. Defeat.
It's kind of a roller coaster with these first two battles.
Yeah.
Army battles. Hard win and hard loss.
It looks like we never had a chance.
The fort is lost. Everybody split up and run away.
Are you hurt, Carrie? It looks like you're okay. Good. Oh no, Pilika. We've got to save Pilika. Come with me, Carrie.
Jesus. Don't. Okay.
Well, so something that's also important is like some of these decisions where it's like obviously one is better than the other. Of like, are you just like a complete tool bag psychopath? Like they'll be timed and like it will go with whichever one. Like you'll be like, do you want to hop in front of a blade and save Pilot? They might be coming up soon, actually. One of those timed decisions.
I can only think of one in this game.
Okay,
where that happens.
There's no, you'll see here.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so then like story breakdown here. like once again, custom animations or custom sprites.
Yeah.
And not only so, I mean, we've already kind of beat it with what is it? Beat a dead horse about this, but Unicorn Brigade they spent a lot of time with, but it was like, oh well, that's a messed up idea.
And like that's kind of the general theme of this game. It's like it's cyclical, but we're getting used to getting beat up.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like they keep amping up the tension. Where in Reube, which just happened, you saw villagers massacred, and here it's like this is our home, man. Like this is our base. You're taking this away from us,
right?
How dare you come into my house?
But I think it's one of those things, and we'll continue to like get the snot beat out of us again and again and again. But once we have a chance of victory, it'll be that much sweeter. Mm-hmm. To have some sense of agency in maybe not so much in the game, but in the narrative. Your character has a means with which to strike back, and that will be powerful. Whereas like so many games are, power fantasies. It's like from the start you are unstoppable. Mm-hmm. And like that's I don't want to,
I like that in this case, the soldiers that you just killed, you kill them and you see their dead bodies lying there.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I like it. I mean, like I like that they're there. Consequence.
Yeah.
Be like there's Victor.
Oh. Dudes.
Carrie, it's dangerous to be here. Hurry and get away.
You run ahead. Us? Don't worry. We've got a few good ideas.
I thought Pelica would be down here. Maybe she's upstairs?
I think she is.
Okay. But I mean, like we were talking about in an earlier episode, like battles that you have to lose, and like if we would do those in our game, and I think we hadn't really come down on it, but like I think when we see here and like the power of feeling weak and the power of losing, I think can be really meaningful to a story and how it's set up, and if it's handled correctly, right. If there's the context and it's like, okay, it's not like it, because there's plenty of like games that just do it wrong. And, I'll feel like, okay, it was fine to lose here, but not 2 seconds ago for whatever random reason. It was just, you wanted to, story event or whatever. But I think like, with that last battle, there was obviously no way we could have won. We were surrounded and they made a point of that. And I think that's...
Yeah.
I think it was handled well.
And like, I think, visually, you have the Highland Army, they look outfitted. They look like unstoppable. And like, Victor's mercenaries look like a ragtag bunch of goofballs,
All right. So I think in here, there's going to be one of these... This is a time thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spineless worms. He was worried about taking on these guys. Yeah, help. I'm sick of hearing that. I'm sick of hearing that state pig.
That like Luca's turn of the head back at Pelica is so menacing too.
Yeah.
And like also like Luca's power stance of like we're not going to be able to stop him, basically. He like took down an entire village. He's so powerful, and I granted with a lot of help, but
it's just while we're here looking at Luca Blight's design, there's something very interesting for a villain, because he, like, look at his armor. It looks like paladin armor. Mm-hmm. He's got a big purple cape. He looks like Cecil from Final Fantasy IV.
Once he
becomes
So
like that's
his armor is white. Normally you would think of like a villain having black armor and like a red cape.
Yeah. It's like, it's subverting tropes, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, his character portrait is obviously like the most extreme menacing thing you've ever seen. From like no character in like Suikoden 1 has a character portrait as menacing as Luca Blight's. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So like I don't know if it was completely intentional or not, but you know, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
So that if you don't do anything, if you just keep hovering over, you don't step in, and Joey will jump forward.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know that. Or don't remember that at the very least.
Instead of both of you, Joey will just hop forward.
Oh, you know what? That does. Yep, I think you're right.
What? You're here to save this kid?
And it's interesting, like Luca Blight like can't even understand
nice.
that concept. Like, why would you want to save this kid? What are you doing?
Yeah,
Risking
yeah.
your life to save someone else?
Yeah.
Ha, brave words indeed. Let me tell you something. There are weak men and strong men in this world. The strong men take everything and the weak men die. That's how the world was designed. Now I will show you how it works, weaklings.
Stop!
That was me coughing.
Yeah.
Stop!
Sit quietly and watch, worms. So what if you save this girl? Better that than you think of your last words, because you're next. Hey, brat, what is it? Can't talk? Ooh, relax. I've chopped hundreds, thousands of necks. I can do it with my eyes closed.
Stop! Stop! It is interesting that, like, he's supposed to be a head of state, but he's, you know, enjoying taunting small children as he's killing them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, like, I'm just...
Well, he's not the head yet, right?
Oh,
he's
yeah,
just a
he's-
prince.
Right, but I mean, he's... the-
Joffrey style.
Yeah, he's very Joffrey-ish.
More grown up.
Yeah. Oh.
Hoo, I love those eyes, so weak, so filled with fear. How, hoo, ha, ha. God, I love this.
So, I mean, obviously he's a sadist.
Over here. Hurry and come.
I like that you can go down and see Victor and Flick, and they're like, we got a plan.
I threw all the fire spears into the boiler in the basement. They'll blow any minute.
See, next time protect him better.
Hurry, run. If you make it, go to Muse. We can relax there. Hurry. Don't die now.
Why, you annoying little?
You won't get your dirty hands on my fort. Next time I won't lose either.
Wait. I'll make you regret the fact that you survived this day.
And like Luca Blight being able to survive like this burning, collapsing fort just shows how bonkers strong he is.
Yeah. I think it's probably sort of teasing that his strength is supernatural.
Yeah, like possibly from like a rune.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I was thinking that the first time, but I mean, certainly it fits. Oh, and we got random party members. Oh, that's Zamza.
Oh wait, you're Joey.
Are you okay, Pilika? What is it, Pilika? Hey, Pilika! Pilika, she can't talk. Oh, she's a ghost. Answer me, Pilika. What? Misspelled Pilika. Please, Pilika, call me Uncle again.
Like Luca couldn't have what?
Huh. What do you think that suggests?
Yeah, I mean like
Is it?
more
does it-
effed up even than they portray it as.
It's.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I'd be curious to see the original original Japanese to know for sure. But I mean, that's pretty dark. I mean, it's dark already, but that's pretty dark.
Well, I'll say, yeah, I don't know. I guess don't worry, she's just in shock.
You're right. I bet you're right. She'll be okay. I'm sure of it. Pilika. Carrie, this place isn't safe. Let's hurry ahead. Victor said we could relax in Muse City. It looks like we have to go there.
I just don't know what's right. Is Victor right or is Luca right? It's so hard to know. I'm torn.
Yeah, Joey, you're maybe pretty misguided.
What would you think about where you saw like the Highland army camped on the map? Like you couldn't approach it, but like you saw where they were camped.
Can we walk back in, I wonder?
Oh, I don't know. Templeton will be there. Oh, I think Templeton is here at some point, right?
Or maybe that's at another place that gets burned.
You get the hell out of here. This place belongs to Highland Army.
But like the next level of immersion to have, because like supposedly these armies are stationed somewhere, like a big war camp.
Do we have anything for
Balls.
Okay. I guess we could equip like an item to or a medicine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's probably not tough enemies between here and Muse anyway.
Yeah. And like for the rest of the game, this entire province over here with Victor's mercenary fort, like you just don't have an excuse to go back here, really.
Because it's all been burned.
Yeah, everything's gone.
So, let's get to Muse. And I think when we get to Muse, we'll call this an episode.
I'm sure they'll let us in.
Oh yeah. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, so actually then maybe
Good. Yeah.
we'll have some other stuff before, or we'll call it an episode before we get into Muse. Oh.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah. Pilika, where are you going? It's too dangerous by yourself. I forgot about this. I shouldn't have.
More? Yeah, this had to happen at some point.
Pilika? Hey, let's follow her, Carrie. So here you are, Pilika. Why did you... What is it? Is something there? Oh yeah, now I remember. Mark's Pilika's father. His job was taking care of some shrine. This must be the place. What's this? Something's inscribed here. Carrie, take a look at this. This writing, it says, "My friend and I seal our thoughts here. We deeply regret that we could not make them one. Han Genkaku." This Genkaku, could it be Master Genkaku? What does this mean? Your hero and Nanami's adopted father.
Yeah.
Yeah, if people don't remember. What is this? Inside the shrine? But why are we inside?
Ooh. A familiar face? Is that like our same sprite from Suikoden 1?
It's
Because it
similar.
It seems like not as well done as like the sprites of Suikoden 2, maybe. Is that just me being stupid, or is like it just seemed like a little bit less polished?
Yeah. I mean, the character portrait's way different.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I guess I look at that and I don't see how it could like walk. Like what would the walking animation look like?
I can't remember if she does walk around or if
Yeah.
she just teleports.
Yeah. So maybe that's why I feel like it.
What do you think of a character like this, like kind of omniscient, sort of like somebody who knows everything that's going to happen before it happens, kind of a guiding hand of fate sort of character.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Does it feel like a cheat, or is it interesting?
I mean, I think, like, depending on the story, like, I think Suikoden 2, it works because there is this greater sense of, there's the Suikoden story of you're born under these stars and your fate and, like, your role in life. And, like, I think it makes sense then, if there is all that stuff, to sort of have this, like, knower of all of that information and who kind of, like, reads the palms and tells, you know, like, this is your fate and this is what will probably happen because this is your star.
Yeah.
And, like, I think it makes sense for a character like that, and especially somebody who's, like, sort of immortal and has been around for longer than anybody knows.
Yeah.
Just to be wiser. She's lived, you know, 100 lives over. And
I mean, I'm just, like, curious, what do you think she gets out of it?
oh, she gets, like, some sort of weird satisfaction. She's like, you know, her and Wendy always had that rivalry. And
Yeah.
isn't Wendy her actual sister?
They're okay. In the backstory, they're from the same village, the village that protected the Gate Rune. And then when it was, so I'm not sure if they were like actual sisters or not.
okay.
But okay. Anyway, you who follow the path of fate, heralds who summon the stars of destiny, go forward. To weave your destiny, you must first attain them. Huh? What was that? We're supposed to go forward?
I always remember really wishing that you could go down Joey's path and get
The Black Sword Rune?
Yeah. Sorry to quickly spoil that if anybody didn't know. Power. Am I looking for power?
Power.
Rangers.
Nice.
I love this kind of stuff.
Oh, yep. Good character moment.
So, like, okay, how many, like, this is the thing that always amazes me with Suikoden 2 is, like, it's not like, it's like, they made, like, the freaking young Nanami, young protagonist, young Joey, drew the face portraits, made walking animations, turning head animations, like, all of this work just put into this scene.
Right.
And, like, I can't remember another part in this game where you see these, you know, there's, I think, a couple, maybe you see young Joey.
But, like, I think that's one of those things that so often people equate Japanese role-playing games, especially 2D ones, with being really cheaply made. This game isn't cheaply made. Mm-hmm. You know, they, pulled out all the stops,
Who are you? I'm Joey. Ever since the first day I saw you.
And the music, though, man.
Nya, 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 nya. Hey, adopted kid. Hey, coward son. Your daddy's dojo's a dump. Don't come here, Carrie. We might catch your coward's disease.
Oh.
Stop it. If you're gonna make fun of Carrie, you can take me on. Now you won't talk so big, adopted coward son and little Ritz kid. Ha
Kid's got a sideways
watch us,
beam.
watch us.
Hey, wait, you little creeps.
I love that. I love her so much.
Are you okay, Carrie?
God, so, like,
The laying on the ground is its own. The raising the head.
I somehow knew that we would be friends.
And I think this is a real... yeah.
creepy dog.
Yeah.
Hijinks.
Hurry up, my hands are getting tired.
Just a little more.
Opposite.
Can you see her? Isn't she cute?
Huh?
Hurry up.
Just another.
Or
So it's Jilia, right?
maybe the mom? Jilia's mom? I don't know.
Oh no, like Jilia Blight.
Yeah, Jilia's mom.
Oh,
Could it be her?
maybe. But I think it's supposed to be. I guess I always read it as Jilia.
Yeah, it looks like your sprite.
Hey, what are you doing up there? Uh-oh, let's Graham.
It's just like, if it is Jilia, it's kind of interesting to show I was never lonely because you were there. To show like the age difference between them.
Yeah.
Because, that will kind of come into play later. Not the age difference, but their relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Remember, it's a secret.
Okay.
Why do you think the hero has a voice in the? Why do you think the hero has a voice in the flashback?
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting because, that's like sort of the dilemma of like a silent protagonist is communicating information, but like that's just, they handle it just fine in the main game. So it's weird to have in the flashback where, it's not like he's saying anything super valuable or insightful to the conversation. It's more just like, ...
Yeah.
Maybe just because they don't give you the choice to like say different things.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's just curious because like if the hero from Suikoden 1, he shows up in the game, he still doesn't talk.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on, tell me.
Well, you see.
Hey, you're not allowed to tell. What? What? Come on, it's okay. No, it's a secret between boys.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, that's adorable.
It felt like those days would last forever.
Like every time one of those comes up, I read it in a different voice.
From today on, you're all members of the Royal Highland Army's Unicorn Brigade. Hold up your heads with pride.
I think you see Nanami. Yep, behind the bushes. That's so good.
Yeah, okay, so if you walked along the same paths because Nanami is crouched down and then leans to the side, her right side, back in, and then
Peeks up. Yeah.
It's like
and they
two
didn't have to go that far. They didn't even have to do any of it. If we make it, but somehow get separated, let's return to the spot.
Before I click on, I do want to say one thing. It is interesting that they re-show the scene. Remember this.
Yeah.
Okay, because, maybe at first you thought, okay, after we get separated in the river, we'll come back here and meet up. No. Okay, we learned that wasn't the case. And I think it's very important to being separated and what's about to happen with getting two different runes, sort of opposing beliefs, if in a sense.
Yeah.
You get a shield and Joey gets a sword. And knights carry both, so maybe you'd be stronger together and both in balance, but it's, you don't get both. You each get one to sort of go follow that path. And I think it's interesting to, remember getting separated, and this will happen shortly in the story. We have the spoiler tag up at the beginning of all these episodes now, so we can talk about things happening in the future. But it's also I think important to further reinforce their friendship from little kids on. They played together, they spied on girls together, they trained together, and and then just to really drive home that friendship and the split that is incoming.
Yeah. Because the split wouldn't mean anything without setting it up first.
Mm-hmm.
That way we'll be reunited. Promise me, Carrie.
I promise.
Let's go, Carrie. And this scene would be remembered differently depending on what you chose to say. If you said, no, we'll make it, and then Joey, makes the X himself.
Oh, for us.
We chose life and death together.
Maybe I should be reading this because I assume it's Joey saying this?
Oh, maybe. I thought it was Carrie. But it probably is Joey, I guess.
Carrie, if you're here, answer me. Carrie!
I'm here, Joey.
I believed in you, always.
I mean, it's vague. It could be Carrie. It could be Joey, you know?
Maybe that's the point. It's that it's...
Carrie, Joey, I wonder if we'll ever come back here again.
We'll be back someday.
Because we shared so much.
Maybe if it was voice acted, it'd be like their voices overlapped.
Yeah. I could see it.
Huh, what was that? A hallucination? Carrie, did you see it too? What was it? Young followers of destiny, we have looked into your hearts and witnessed your character. In quotes. You're the one from before. Who are you? I am the inheritor of the Gate Rune. In quotes. The keeper of the gates between worlds. She who watches the great scales of fate. Here begins the gathering of the stars of destiny. Fate quivers, the future cannot be seen. One of the 27 true runes has recognized you. O followers of destiny, the path is now open for you. Recognized us? Is that what that vision was? Yes, the rune recognized you. The rune of beginning, which lies sleeping beyond here, is needed to complete your destiny. Stand before the runes and hold up your right hands. You will be granted power to alter fate. Think and then decide. Power will not grant you peace. The storms of fate cause misery for many, and few will be able to calm them once they start. If you do not desire power, return now to the world outside. Power, ruin, the power of the 27 true runes.
I wonder if, if you played Suikoden 2 first, if, it would have the desired effect. Or if it would just feel like or just mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
It is a little mumbo jumbo-y.
Yeah, I think you get the idea that there's, when they reiterate there is 27 of these, and you've been using runes, but these are the true runes, and there's a big deal about that.
Yeah.
And you see Leknaat, who says that she has a true rune.
Yeah.
And she's porting around and is freaking crazy powerful, and you go, oh, well.
There's a godlike quality.
So, maybe you don't understand the full capacity of it. What will you do, Carrie?
Well, yeah.
And this is an interesting, not a character choice as much, but in a story of, this is the point in which you are opting into the greater conflict.
Yeah.
This decision right here to take the power, to take half of a true rune, means that you are going to be entangled into this mess further than maybe you imagine at this decision.
Right.
And you don't maybe fully realize the consequences of that. But, it's potentially if this was really you could be, no, I don't want the power. I want to go live a life with Nanami off in the, just someplace in the corner of the world, whatever. And, potentially you could have done that in reality,
Yeah.
But this is a story, and this is the beginning, the rune of beginning, if you will, of our story.
Okay.
Since we need power.
Carrie, let's take a look. I just want to see what kind of power it is. Carrie, I'm taking the cave to the right. You go to the left.
Nah, dude, let me go right.
Okay.
Seekers of power, go each to your appointed place.
Raise
Blah,
your
blah,
right
blah,
hand.
blah, blah.
We'll call that an episode for today. I know I lied about going to Muse. That would just be too bonkers long. So thank you for joining us. We will get those runes on the next episode on whatever day's next. This is a Friday, I think. This is Friday. Yes. So see you Monday.
Bye.
No, this is Wednesday. This is Wednesday, everybody. And you know what? I think on the last episode I called it Friday, so
Friday.
the days are off.